Okay, there we go. Hello everyone and welcome to Kitten. Welcome to this tutorial on how to do a dynamic digging thing about dynamic digging tutorial. There we go. I figured I would use my game since in my game I had a need for that kind of thing. So yeah, so I'm going to go to this girl and I'm going to get a shovel. Oh, wrong button. See? Shovel. I have a shovel. And for this tutorial, I've got 5 digging implements, 5 holes on this side, but they're currently invisible since, we don't need them right now. And I'll just demonstrate how it looks. So we're going to get our shovel. Yes. And ta-da! We have a hole where we were standing. And I'll make another one. Dig a hole here. Yes. Oh, pardon. And there we have the other one. So as you can see, it is very dynamic since it will appear wherever we tell it where the character is. And if you happen to be on this, on pavement, can't dig through this. So yeah. So, for this tutorial, you are going to need 1 common event, 8 variables, 2 terrain tags, and what was that 4th thing? Oh yeah, an item of your choosing. For this, I chose a shovel, but you could have like a pick, a stick, if you need like a little hole. It's up to y'all, really. Now then, let's see, I'm going to open up this thing. Oh wait, no I don't. Actually yeah, I will. So I'll show you the variables I got. For this I have the variables of player X, player Y, terrain ID, dug hole, hole X and Y, hole, and then buried. Well, actually, you don't really need buried. That's only if you're like actually burying stuff. This is just for digging for right now. So ignore buried. Is a kitten? What you mean about, huh? Sorry. Small adorable animals always demand attention. Anyhow. First things first, we've got to make our common event. Common events. And don't mind this. Anyhow, I named my common event dig. And first things first, we got, how many times have I said that? First job, we got to set up our control variable for player X and Y for the map. So I'm going to just go enter and show y'all where it is. Control variables in the first page, have the first variable named that, and then we're going to go to game data, map ID, but we don't need it as map ID. We need character for players for the player X. So there we go. And since I've already got that, I'm not going to hit OK again. And then you would have it look like this. And then you would do the same thing for player Y. Next, you would need to do get location info for the terrain tag. And this is, ouch! I have a kitten climbing on my back! Ow! For anyone that was wearing headphones, I apologize for that. Anyway, we have it set to the terrain ID, info type, terrain tag, and designation with variables of player X and Y. This will basically collect the information of where the player is for the terrain ID. So I'm just going to exit out of that. Now, this is where you need 3 other things, and those are 3 conditional branches. The first one, you'll have it set up so that if you've already got all the holes dug, then you won't need the shovel anymore, or whatever your item is. In the else of that, you would make another conditional branch. And this one is terrain ID 1. well, terrain ID equal 1. Yeah, there we go. Which I have set up for my gravel here. Gravel, it's not gravel. Ugh. Anyhow, she can't dig through that. And the else of that, if it's 2, the grass, then the character will ask if she wants to dig a hole here. You don't have to do that. I just thought it was nice. And then fade out and cue digging noises. And wait 300 frames because it's about 5 seconds. And then the variable of dug hole plus 1. And that's where this part of the common event ends. Well, not really, because not exactly just yet. Since there is still the else for this one here. And if you're not on 2, and you're not on 5, you're not on 1, you can't use it. So this would be more on if your character's in a place you shouldn't be digging, like in a house. Or somewhere it can't really be, well, you know, like, yeah, in a house. In a house. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a tutorial, can you tell? About 4 months. Anyhow, now that this is completely done, since dug hole 1 is on, it'll add it each time you dig a hole. Kitten! She's adorable, but it hurts. Now then, we're going to start with our first hole. I have it set as the graphic from tiles for this tile set in the exterior. This little hole right here. Ow! My side! And we're going to call... Hi, Cubes. I'm in the middle of a tutorial.
My apologies.
It's alright. I love you. I'm still going to use this anyway. Screw it. Anyhow.
Yay!
You can talk to Shannon. Screw professionalism. There's a cat eating my hair. Anyway. First thing, it's like with the, with the Aoni chase tutorial. We're going to call our common event, and then we're going to control the variables for the hole and player. So the hole X would be equal to, it would be equal to player X. And then the same thing for Y. Set event location, this event to designation with variables X and Y. And then have the player set mover. Wait, what? Why is this here? I should not be there. Weird. So 1 step backward, fade in, and then hole plus 1. The plus 1 is the second page. That way, this page doesn't keep repeating itself and keep following the character around. And this is all this stuff here, and then that's when stuff gets buried for that one. So yeah, there's that. Kitten, why am I a jungle gym? Why? I love her anyway. Alright, as you can see, I've got multiple holes, but each time you dig, it adds 1 to the variable. So dug 1 would be the first one, dug 2 is this one, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. And same thing for the inside of these, because it'll add 1 hole. So if the hole is 2 or more, then it would do that. And let's see. I go to load in. Alright, I got a shovel. Just dig a hole there. I missed one. Did I? There we go. And now if I try to dig again, I don't need this anymore. And it won't matter where she is, she won't need it. And there we go. That's how you get dynamic digging. I'm sorry the tutorial was a bit over the place. I'll probably re-record it at a later date, but for now, it's good enough to at least get the point across. Thank y'all for watching, and hopefully you learned something from this. TTFN!